we had a makeover here at the old Mulligan Mansion. You probably got questions galore, folks. Where you been, Earl? Haven't seen you in a couple months. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. I did tell you at one time in this broadcast history that I was recently retired. However, folks, I was called back into service, and well, I'll fill you in on all the details. You won't believe what happened over the last several months, but let's just say my modeling skills and my other expertise did come into play recently. Something you may have seen in the headlines. And in addition to that, I was working on the border type situation and spent a lot of time working the borders. And well, folks, you probably noticed, Earl, you look different on this episode. I can see you. Well, indeed you can, because I happened to pick up a Mexican wrestling mask, so-called. Saw it there at the store. One of the senioritas said, well, senor, I think this would be perfecto for you. And I thought the same. Got the old mulligan up there on this mask. So I think folks, I've heard the feedback. We want to see more Earl. We want you to be more contemporary. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna expand the horizons of this particular broadcast, this show, and we got a lot of exciting things here in the future. And we'll talk about where Earl's been. We'll talk about that at a later date. But in the meantime, folks, as I did say, I spent some time on the southern border and also on the northern border. And folks, I had an occasion to pick up a rare treat. So here we're gonna go ahead and take a look at. We're not looking at a model today. We're looking at some Oreo cookies. We're gonna take a look at some Selena Gomez OREO cookies. We're gonna find out what that's all about. For those of you who don't know, this would be I believe the 30th anniversary of the death of Selena Gomez. Down in, you don't know, but I did spend some time down in South Texas for a while, and Selena was all the rage, folks. She was singing up a storm, and she was killed by her manager in a bloody affair. It was a tragedy for those people down there. They were distraught for years. And I'm glad that Oreo has seen fit to commemorate her career in the form of a cookie. But I'm also told that in addition to an exclusive cookie, we're also going to be able, through the miracle of cell phones and all that sort of thing, we're going to get a song. So folks, this is going to be a 2-in-1 review. So we're going to try a cookie, and we're going to also listen to a music from Selena Gomez. And folks, if you're like me, you probably don't know all that much about Selena, more than what I just told you. So the crack team, the kids, they put together a file if I asked them to do. So we're gonna go through this research file. I'm gonna go ahead and read you the highlights from this dossier here, as it were, on old Selena Gomez. Well, hold on, folks. I gotta hold on, folks. We'll figure this out together, everyone. We're gonna make this work. This is gonna be it. There we go. Well, folks, Selena Marie Gomez, born in 1992. Hold on, folks. This is an inaccurate report from courtesy of Wikipedia and the team. I think this is not American actress, singer, songwriter, producer, businesswoman. You know them ladies. They're all in the NASCAR and in the business. Well, that's appeared on Barney and Friends. Folks, this is either I have an incorrect dossier or I assumed that this was for a different type. So I suppose, folks, I'm willing to believe that potentially there may have been two famous Selenas in the music industry. That is a possibility. This is not, folks. Hold on. This is a revealing tell-all, folks. Bear with me. Strap yourselves in. I was not prepared for any of this, but we're gonna trudge through this, folks. Gomez has worked with charitable organizations. Well, as have I, as a matter of fact. She advocates for mental health and gender, racial, and LGBT equality. Has been a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador. Well. Founded a cosmetic beauty company. Well, all right. She is the most followed woman on the Instagram and among the wealthiest musicians. Well, folks, who knew? Well, we got a photograph of this gal. I don't know. This is what they gave me. Here we go. We have a picture of the cookies I'm not. This could pass for really any number of the gals that I saw down there on the southern border. Hold on, I have more of the like from the prom or something. We got folks. If you were here with me live, I'd sign these and hand them off to you. That's what we got there. All right. Well, hold on. Selena Gomez OREO Cookies. Selena Gomez OREO Cookies are a flavorful horchata-inspired sweet snack featuring a layer of chocolate and cinnamon flavored cream atop another layer of sweetened condensed milk flavored cream with cinnamon sugar inclusions. And those particular ingredients are sandwiched between two Oreo chocolate cinnamon flavored wafer cookies. That's, folks, does that sound to you like a tasty endeavor? Apparently the folks at Oreo believe it is. And I walked into a Canadian convenience store up there on the northern border and saw these. I thought it would be perfect for our audience. I'm not sure what audience this is perfect for. As a matter of fact, there's some information about the health aspects of this cookie, and we're going. Kids think I'm made of paper here. Look at all. Looks like a Target. What do we got here? Got all the different cookie designs, and look at that. We got a picture of this gal lounging around like she's got nothing to do and eating a cookie. Well, all right. We got more. Hold on. We got the reviews now. Hold on. We've got actual reviews by folks, not Earl. Folks, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sample Selena's cookie for myself, and then I will compare my personal observations with the reviews of others, and I will attempt to determine the veracity of those particular reviews. Well, folks, you gotta be like me. You're more excited than ever to see what's in here. That's unbelievable. You can see it's in a reddish colored bag, and well, if you were wondering if this is a big bag or not, never fear, folks. I got the old pickle can here for reference, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look at that, folks. It's quite nearly as tall as a can of pickles. I don't remember now whether it's a 10 or a 12 or whatnot. That was a controversy some time ago, and it's well, you see how tall it is in that respect. Unbelievable. All right, well, now, folks, you know how it compares to a pickle can, and long-time viewers know how it compares to a number of scale model boxes that we've gone ahead and compared it to in the past. Now we're gonna go ahead. This is what everybody's waiting for. We're gonna open up the package and taste Selena's cookies here, and we're gonna. All right, there we go. Relatively easy to open the package. All right. Well, I can smell something already. Well, folks, this is what you get. You get that many cookies. And that's, hold on, let me do, folks, I'm not afraid to do math in public. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 3. I'm gonna, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I will assume the third is as well. That gives us 21 cookies. Earl sure knows his 7 times tables. All right, folks, I'm going to pick the least crummy one. Some of these have been bounced around in the back of my vehicle on the way back from the border and that long drive. And well, folks, look at that. I got one with a melting heart. Look at that. That is fantastic. That's somewhat macabre, actually. That's perhaps a Halloween style. I don't know, folks, and it's coming apart. Folks, look at that. This cookie is falling apart like a bad glue job. That's, folks, longtime viewers, you've seen me struggle at times with bad glue jobs, and this seems to be the case. Well, we're gonna, you know what though? We're gonna try it. We're gonna taste this cookie and give it our opinion. Hold on, we're gonna put it up in the mask here. We're gonna give it our. Well, that's not too bad, folks. I'll admit that not too bad. Let's sample. Let's sample 1 or 2 more. What do we got here? This is folks, we got a happy heart this time. It's not a Halloween heart. This is a more pleasant one. But again, folks, look at that. They're coming apart. They are not. This is not your standard Oreo, as far as I remember, folks. Not particularly a cookie eater, but this is. These are coming apart rather simply, and I am not used to that. And as I mentioned, they're a little crummy, but tell you what, I'm going to have 1 more of these and just make sure that I got it right. All right. Put it in. This is perhaps painful for the viewer to watch. This is not it's not the most dignified eating situation I've ever. All right, well, folks, that gets Earl's seal of approval. Not bad. Not bad. Again, that's a undignified eating style, I will admit. It looked like a lizard or something getting fed a who knows what. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna read some of the reviews from the consumers, and we're gonna see what they say. Well, this particular reviewer incentivized and received a free product. Well, that tells you something. Earl Mulligan paid his, I don't know, $4 in Canadian dollars. I think that was pocket change for a fellow like me from America. All right, well, this chocolate and cinnamon cream cookies, I'll read that again. This chocolate and cinnamon cream cookies was better than we expected. We were skeptical about the blend of so many flavors in an Oreo, but we were pleasantly impressed. The cinnamon goes really well with the layer of chocolate in the cream and also the chocolate cookies. It's not only sweeter than a regular Oreo, it tastes great with milk. Well, you're not going to see Earl Mulligan drinking milk. That's not something I'm going to do. Earl's not a baby. All right, well, we're moving on here. Horchata-inspired Oreos. Wow, horchata-inspired Oreos. Amazing. The cinnamon flavor isn't too strong, and they have a nice sweet milk flavor from the condensed milk layer. All right, well, that's, they have cute Selena designs on them. A bit on the sweeter side, like how Oreos are. But overall, so good. 8-3 just now. Well, that was one more than I ate there, Tubby, but, well, maybe you're going to go for a run after that. Who knows? I ate 3 just now as I wrote this review. Ha ha! My boyfriend says he likes them better than original Oreos, which says a lot. Well, okay. I think we've gone to the limits of what these incentivized free product receiving gals can gossip on about. Well, they all love it. Look at that. Oh, everything. Everyone loves these. Well, great. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. And tell you what, if you're like me, a master model maker, and based upon what we've seen so far, I know what you're thinking. Earl, can you make a model of these cookies? I will endeavor to do so. All right, folks. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna test the capabilities of this particular cookie design. We're gonna go ahead and all right, you folks, you probably see where I'm going right now. We're gonna get there. All right, hold on now. Look how easy these come apart. Bit disappointing. All right, so we got the. Look at that, folks. We're building an army vehicle. Look at that. Look at all that. All right, here we go. Genius at work over here. Imagine fighting an army like this. You'd have folks signing up just to get a piece of the action. You know what I'm saying? Piece of the action. All right. Well, we're gonna put. Hold on, folks. Folks, I'm gonna use some modeler's tricks here. I'm gonna make a paste here, and I'm gonna glue this. All right, on the. There we go. There we go. All right. Can't keep a good modeler down, and you certainly won't get one over on her own. We're gonna go ahead. Hold on, maybe we're gonna make a, folks, this is an air defense radar. That's what this is. Now we got the radars up there, and we got the viewing area for there we go. I don't know who would have such a thing like this. I think maybe Germans, or I don't know, a tasty treat mobile, and there it is, an air defense radar. Well, folks, that indeed is a cookie of perfection, and a meal of perfection. Indeed, this so-called fast food quickie. All right, well, hold on, folks. We're gonna take a break, and we're also gonna sample a song from this gal. Stay tuned. Well, we're back, and we're going to determine how to get this. There's an exclusive song about these cookies that Selena has sung herself, and we're going to use the magic of technology and the phones, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to this song right now. Hold on, folks. I'm doing my best here. What are we doing? All right, and. Well, hold on. Well, folks, it took us to a web. Oh my word, folks! I don't know if you can see this. It's a little video of Selena, and there she is waving at us and gesturing and all that, and it's telling us to go ahead and press enter. I don't, folks, I assume you can see this through the magic of the video camera. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press hold on, I'm gonna press enter. There she is. I wonder if she's telling us all about it. I don't know. Well, we're gonna press enter, and well, folks, I don't know, what do you see? I don't know what you see, but I'm gonna take a look myself, and am I 13 or older? Well, folks, indeed I am. Let's see, hold on. Children under the age of 13 are not permitted to access this website, even if accompanied by an adult. Well, folks, well, let that be the warning. I'm indirectly allowing all the viewers, into this website. So if you are below the age of 13, do not please continue to watch this particular broadcast. Feel free, however, to eat the cookies at your house. All right. Well, we said I guess we're over 13, and here we go. Continue. Oh, there she is. There she is, eating her cookies and such. And did you find one of Selena's signature Oreo cookies? I did. Grab your phone to scan the cookie and unlock the hold on, folks. I don't understand. It's the one with her autograph on it. Hold on, folks. I don't understand what's happening here. I do not understand. It's telling me that there's a... Hold on. There's more instruction. Folks, I thought this was cut and dry. I thought we were just getting a song, and we're getting a runaround here, folks. The bag says, find Selena's signature cookie, scan to unlock. Well, and then the instructions here tell us it's the one with her autograph on it, and only 1 in 3 packs on average have it. So once you find it, hold on tight. Starting June 17, see what Selena has for you. Well, all right. At the risk of saying something untoward, I will merely review this. Folks, the winning cookie could be part of our model now. This is a regrettable situation. Well, we're going to go through what we have. All right, we're looking for no heart again. Musical note, that's very quaint. The bloody heart, some earmuffs, a heart. No. Folks, I refuse to take apart this model of perfection just to look for this gal's cutesy little signature on a cookie and then listen to her. You know what, folks? Here's what I encourage you to do. Go ahead and I'll tell you what, this Selena Gomez is giving us the runaround here on this particular broadcast, so why don't you go ahead and instead, why don't you look up Selena from 1996 and listen to one of her songs. I don't know what her last name was, but I don't know. Well, she was the one who was killed. This gal is still alive for now, and then I guess she's got the market cornered on cookies. But until then, I'm not listening to her songs. This runaround gimmick. I'll tell you what, Earl Mulligan always shoots straight with the viewers of his channel, and I'm not gonna do any funny games with you, the viewer. This is quite frankly, this is a disgusting marketing technique. And although I love this model that I created, I'm now no longer so partial to it, being that it's got an association with this particular huckster. Well, all right, folks, we're moving on to another broadcast at another date. See you later.